Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to learn how to write advantages, disadvantages essay. Right? How many of you have been through that link? Well done. ये लोग पहुंच जाएंगे. Okay, well done. Excellent. This is very good. So, advantages, disadvantages essay is very simple and easy. They will give you a topic or a situation and they will ask you the benefits and drawbacks of that. And it's very easy to identify advantages, disadvantages essay. They will just say what are the benefits and drawbacks of, or what are the advantages and disadvantages of, what are the pros and cons of. So you can easily understand. In advantages, disadvantages essay, it will not be difficult to understand. You read the topic, there will be one statement. People like to live in the big cities instead of living in small towns. What are the benefits and drawbacks of living in a big city? You understand that, okay? Now, whenever you write advantages, disadvantages essay, there are two choices. Either you can write your answer in 4 paragraphs, or you can write your answer in 6 paragraphs. The first thing is you need to brainstorm for ideas. That, for example, the topic is about studying in a foreign country. So first you write plus. What is the plus thing? Career opportunities, right? Another plus point, international degree. Okay, if you study in a foreign country, you get international degree. Negative side, homesickness. You missed your family. Negative side. Another negative side, culture shock. You find new culture, like, some food items are haram. You cannot eat them. Yeah, you see something, sur, something like that. Or anything like that, okay? So, some food items are haram. So, that's what we call culture shock. They drink wine, you drink water. So, culture shock, exactly. So, you will write them down. 2 positives and 2 negatives. Either you can write them on question paper. If examiner or invigilator stop you, you can write it on answer sheet at the end. And then you can remove it. Okay, no problem at all. So, 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages. Now, first of all, whenever you're going to write introduction, first paragraph, in first paragraph, you should write 3 sentences. Sentence number 1 is a general sentence about that topic. Whatever the topic is, uske bare mein ek general sentence. The topic which is given, so write a general sentence. Now, listen, that general sentence can be related to present, or you can fetch something from the past, or you can bring something from the future. It depends. Relate, for example, studying in a foreign country, right? Studying in a foreign country used to be a popular trend 20 years ago, and even today, people love to go to a foreign country to continue their education, higher education. This is what we call general sentence. Sentence number 2, whatever the topic is, paraphrase the topic. And when you paraphrase, इसको हम कहते हैं paraphrasing or rewording. आप क्या करें, उसका arrangement change कर दें. Wording change kar dein. All right? So whatever the topic is, for example, going to a foreign country ki bajaye likhe studying abroad. So reword and rephrase and change the place aage piche karke. So you got to rewrite the topic in your own words. That is sentence number 2. Sentence number 3 is called thesis sentence, or we call it plan. In third sentence, you guys will tell whatever the essay type is. In this essay, I am going to highlight some benefits of studying in a foreign country and some of the challenges which you might come across. Now, from this sentence, examiner will understand this candidate has understood the type of essay. So, the third sentence will tell the examiner the type of essay. If it is problem solution essay, this sentence will be different. Or sentence will tell the examiner that this is the type of essay. If it is for opinion essay, in third sentence you write in my opinion. If it is a discussion essay, in third sentence you write in this essay I will discuss both sides of the argument before reaching a final conclusion. So this third sentence is extremely important. It is written according to the type of essay. Now, after that, as I said, 2 advantages. Now, it's up to you. You can write 2 advantages in 1 paragraph, which I do not recommend. I recommend writing short paragraphs and 1 advantage per paragraph. So, advantage number 1, in body paragraph, you are supposed to write 4 sentences. These 4 sentences out of 4, 2 sentences must be compound. And one sentence must be complex, at least one complex sentence. And if it is fine, you can write a conditional sentence as well. So 3 C's: C for compound, number 1; C for complex, number 2; and C for conditional. And learn all 3 types. Just go to YouTube and write how to make English compound sentences, how to make English complex. In a 10-minute video, you can learn all these things. How to make English conditional sentences, right? So now listen, how to develop your paragraph. Remember, now I'm talking about body paragraph. Each body paragraph contains one main idea, just one advantage, not 5 advantages. Advantage number 1, you will write advantage. First of all, the main plus point of going to a foreign country is, and then first advantage. Then you write another sentence. By this I mean, all these things are already there in the link which I sent you. Okay? By this I mean, elaborate your point. I mean, what do you want to say? Mera matlab ye hai ke, by this I mean. Okay? Elaborate your point. Next, if you have an example, relevant example, you can give example. Otherwise, further elaborate your point. Okay? You can elaborate your point in one more sentence. Or if you want to give example, for example, many people from third world countries prefer to study in Western world, in Western countries, because, and then give the reason. So you can give appropriate example. And by the way, examples must be generalized. Generalized means general examples, not personal examples. My uncle, my aunt, my younger brother, my neighbor. No. General examples. People. Instead of writing my younger brother, you write people. For example, my younger brother went to a foreign country. People usually go to foreign country. So examples should not be personalized. Examples should be generalized. And for examples, try to use third person plural most of the time. People, they believe, they think, and all that. So you will give one relevant example, and fourth sentence is going to conclude that very argument. Therefore, going to a foreign country can benefit people in this way. Something like that. Close the paragraph. Now, this is called development of ideas. In 4 sentences, you can easily develop your idea. In body paragraphs, ideally, you can write 4 sentences, but doesn't mean you cannot write 5. You can write 5 as well. It depends. But ideally 4 compound, 2 compound, 1 complex, 1 conditional, or even you can write all compound sentences, right? Or you can write 3 compound, 1 complex. But if you write complex sentence, that is for bench score 7, 8 and above. You demonstrate the examiner that mujhe ye bhi aata hai. Okay? So at least 1 compound sentence per body paragraph. Next body paragraph, advantage number 2. Write advantage. You use the word, signpost word, secondly. Then you write the advantage. Then by this I mean, explain that advantage. Then if you have example, and again I'm telling you, example is not compulsory. If you have example, write it. And you can make example on your own. Warning, do not write any statistics in your essay. Do not write any survey reports in your essay. Do not write any fake data in your essay. According to the world survey, 2/3 people go to a foreign country, blah, blah, blah. No, essay writing is not something like report writing. So just you will write for normal audience. Avoid any numbers, any statistics. Don't even write contractions in your essay. So this is how you're going to develop your second paragraph, 4 sentences. After that, when you talk about disadvantages, you say turning to the other side of the argument. Or you can write on the other hand. All these things are there in the handout which I gave you called templates. Okay, you can get all these things there. So then you write 1 disadvantage. Again, 4 sentences. Disadvantage number 1, elaboration of the disadvantage. If there is an example, give relevant example, and then conclusion, and then next disadvantage. After that, you're going to write conclusion. Now listen, what is conclusion of advantages, disadvantages essay? What is the conclusion? Advantages are more or disadvantages are more. This is conclusion. Whenever you write an essay, conclusion is this, right? So advantages are more or disadvantages are more, and it depends on you. So when you write conclusion, ideally you can write 3 sentences or 2 sentences, no problem. Sentence number 1, once again paraphrase the topic, right? Paraphrase the topic. Sentence number 2, give 1 compound sentence summary of 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages. अगर एक में नहीं तो 2 sentences बना लें, 1 for advantages and 1 for disadvantages, and these sentences should be compound. And finally, my opinion. Now you might ask me, sir, it is not opinion essay. No, opinion means advantages are more or disadvantages are more. So according to me, the benefits of going and studying in a foreign country are far more than the drawbacks of the same phenomena, or whatever you want to say. So this is how you're just going to do it. Okay, thank you. Okay, now listen, sometimes you guys have no ideas because you are guys. या गाय को आइडिया कहाँ से आएगा, भैंस हो तो आइडिया आए भी, गाय को आइडिया कहाँ से आएगा. So sometimes you guys have no ideas. Listen, the first thing for IELTS essay writing is you must write 250 words. If you don't write 250 words, you will get 1.5 band only from task 1. Okay, some of you last time just wrote a paragraph for essay. Now, first thing is identify the title topic of the essay. And then write it down there. Okay, it is advantages, disadvantages essay. Then read and translate the topic. What do you have to do? Read and translate immediately. I use the word interpret. Read and interpret the topic in your mother tongue. Like, you know, sometimes in maths, I remember my maths was in English. We used to read the question if A value has this and B has this and all that. Then we used to say, after reading the question, कहंदा की है? तो कह रहे if A अगर A में ये होगा तो B में ये होगा तो इसका ये होगा and all that. So you need to see कहंदा की है. Read the topic, translate the topic and discuss the topic within yourself. You can spend 4-5 times. This is what we call brainstorming. And the most important thing for brainstorming is brain, which unfortunately some of you have. Some of you have, okay? Yes. Let's be positive, right? So brainstorming, think about the topic, read the topic, focus every word of the topic. I don't want you to write an essay which is away from the topic. Away from the topic means it is all one band only, irrelevant to the topic. So read the topic once, second time, third time, discuss the topic. You need to see there is one thing. We call it topic, and then we call it what is the scope of the topic. Scope means the area which you are supposed to cover in that very topic. So you should be clear about that. Read, reread, discuss, focus every word. Once you are clear and you know this is the type of the essay you are going to write, then after 4-5 minutes, read the topic. And then after that, you do one thing. Start with writing task 1, but first read the topic of task 2. You know, first reading, first interaction. Second reading, second interaction. Third interaction. So interact with your essay writing topic initially when they give you the question paper and they say, candidates, you can start your writing test. Immediately read topic for essay writing. Okay, essay is opinion essay. This is the topic. It's about it and all that. Okay, I understand. Now start with task 1. Focus task 1 completely. Then go back to task 2 after completing task 1 and say, जो मैं समझा था वही है, कुछ और है. So second interaction, read and all that. So your, direction should be clear for writing the essay. 2 important things. Number 1, type of essay. Some students write discussion essay for opinion essay and opinion essay for discussion essay. So the first thing is type of essay and second thing is the topic of the essay. If you are clear about type and topic, you will never derail yourselves. You will write on the very topic, okay? And for that, it's a good idea to read as many topics as possible. I just mentioned 111 essays. You can go through them and that will help you with that, right? Thank you. Yeah.